Hi, this is Rosalyn Kahn. We're here with IGTV, and today we have Carol Leish, and she is here to tell us about her organization. I'm so excited to have her with us because she's such an accomplished lady. So, Carol, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, good to see everyone. I do motivational speaking about from a personal perspective of dealing with my own physical and emotional challenges, and basically focus on the importance of being positive, having humor, and me a little sarcasm thrown in, and ways of accommodating to various situations, such as with visual challenges. I don't like long drives, so I'm into two things: Amtrak or bribery.
That sounds awesome. I remember telling me
I
a
also, hmm?
whole story about how you got to the place where you were at today. Could you share that situation with us?
Yeah, when I was 10 months old, I was in a car accident, which I was told was caused by a drunk driver. Was unconscious for 10 days, and the optic nerve affecting the left eye. So the eye is basically blind. Thank God the right eye sees good enough to drive. I just pace myself while I do things. The speech is a little affected. Eye-hand coordination is affected, and general coordination. The right side's stronger than the left, so I tell people forget about volleyball and basketball into swimming and walking.
Wow, that's great. You seem to have developed a great sense of positivity. And where did that come from? Were your parents really optimistic people, or what do you think?
Uh, well, when mom was alive, she was more optimistic than dad was, but basically just pushing myself and just realizing that, you know, two ways of viewing things. I can do it or I can't do it. That's why I call my talks and the journalism I focus on positive issues. That's why I call my talk. And the game I developed and co well, created and co-developed call me capable, because I'd rather focus on capabilities versus disabilities or handicaps. And when I refer to myself, I call them challenges.
Oh, that's great. Tell us a little bit about how the game works. Is it like Chutes and Ladders? Is it like, Monopoly? Or what would you say it's closest to? Or Scrabble? Or how would you describe it?
Well, it's a board game with open-ended questions.
Uh-huh. Can,
Uh,
can you see the title? Oh, I like it. Call me capable me. Oh, that's awesome.
and here's a board,
Oh,
very colorful.
uh-huh.
There are four different categories. Three of the categories, emotion, experience, and imagination, have open-ended questions about different types of challenges and different types of situations, such as if you're blind, what do you still enjoy about going to the ocean? Um, if you're deaf, how would you enjoy a dance? And there's also a true, false, and multiple choice about different issues, like the Americans with Disability Act, and some about famous people who have or had challenges. There are also, so those are called challenge cards.
Uh-huh.
And I basically just roll the die and go along the board. And there's some fun in here too. One of the spaces says, you made fun of somebody with a disability. you lose points.
Oh, wow.
Or you help somebody with the challenge, you gain points.
Oh, wow. I really like that. How long did it take you to come up with that?
Oh, a long time. I first started it in the late 1980s when I was still working on my master's degree. And then I didn't connect with somebody to publish it, the original publisher, until the um, late 1990s or early maybe it was early 2000,
Wow.
and finally got published in 2002. It was sold internationally for 15 years.
That's beautiful. I really love the concept of the game, and I can see how important it is. And I'm so grateful that a friend of mine has decided that he wants to help get that out there because it's so important in today's world. But I know that whenever you come to our meetings online with that group, you're talking about a very important issue on suicide. And I know that you're a very talented writer. Could you tell us what's happening with suicides during the pandemic right now? Because it's really frightening.
It's increasing. I don't have the actual numbers, but it's increasing because with the pandemic and more isolation, also unfortunately more depression and anxiety. People feel like they're stuck.
Right, right, right. And so what are some of the tips that you've been able to take yourself in your life that you could recommend out to other people who might have similar challenges?
That, that things will always improve.
Right,
Because I also deal with my own depression and anxiety, and I highly recommend people get counseling and even take medicine if need be. And both me, as for the physical challenges, do what you can do.
right, right, right. Are you involved in a lot of Zoom meetings these days?
Yes.
How many days a week do you go?
Oh, well, two morning networking meetings
Mm-hmm.
during the week. Two other monthly networking meetings in the afternoons. And I'm Jewish, so the temple meets through Zoom
Great, great,
once
great,
a
great.
week.
Oh, that's wonderful. And what would you say is the value in the support? Some people hate the computer. Why would you say that people should get on the computer in these days, especially to learn these things?
Um, Great way to stay connected, and with especially with two-way conversations like we're having.
No,
That's
it is great.
important because that's what I've been doing with my counselor since March, and she said she'll probably be continuing it this way, and even though seeing her, it works out because it's a two conversation.
No, that's exactly correct. That's exactly correct. Now, do you also do a lot of volunteer work? Because every time we're in the meeting, you're always promoting something or another happening. So I think you got your hands in a lot of pots.
Well, all the journalism for the Ventura Breeze, that's volunteer, and occasionally for the Ventura Star, that's been volunteer.
That's really great. I've often found this interesting fact that when people have challenges in one area of their life, they get gifts from above on another area. And so I think that your gift came from your talent in your writing. That
Thank
um,
you.
that's just a wonderful, wonderful thing. Now, have you ever thought of writing a book?
Yes.
How's that coming along?
Uh, haven't started it yet. I know people have encouraged me to do something and self-publish it, but I'm not into self-publishing because then I'd have to take care of all the marketing and PR, and just like with the game, I couldn't have afforded to produce it if it was self-published.
Right. Well, I think the beauty of this, and I want you to hear me, is you're appreciated and recognized by a lot of people for the marvelous work that you do. And I think if you put the time to putting it down and getting it out, I think in your connections of the people you know, you'd be amazed at how many people would reach out to help you. I mean,
Thank you.
there's a lady I know who's with a group that's called Global Society of Female Executives. And I'll send you her contact name because she believes everybody, regardless of where they're coming from, should have the ability to be a success. And I know that Pat Potier loves you, and I know that Jay Zieber loves you, and Kathy Jinsey, and those are just five names of, a few friends that I
Yeah,
have. So
thanks.
I'd encourage
Thank
you to,
you.
do me a favor. You're going to repeat after me. I, Carol,
I, Carol,
promise
promise
that I will start.
that I will start
And every day
every day.
I will write at least one page.
I will write at least one page.
There you go. We got a commitment.
Yep.
Okay. And I know some people in the publishing. So you're really a powerhouse of a woman. I know you've got lots to do, and so do I. If people want to reach out to you and talk to you, what is the best way they can get in touch with you?
To email me at Carol at homecapable.net.
Okay, say that again real slowly.
Carol, Carol at callmecapable.net.
Wow, that's a really powerhouse of an idea. Carol, it's been such an honor and privilege to speak with you today. I really respect and revere you for the fact that, you had a vision on a game and it took you a while, but you got it up and you got it out there. And I see the same impact with you of what you can do with this possibility of the book that you're writing, because you're already writing articles for newspapers. That's just one little different segment. You can make it happen. And hey, maybe, and if there's somebody out there who wants to help you with getting this book out there, when they hear the show, they know where you're at and they know how to get a hold of you.
Thank you.
So gratitude beyond words. I thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you on the next call. All righty?
Thank you.
Take care. Bye-bye.
You too.
Bye-bye.